Let's go. Greg Wright's real estate team with Claypool Mortgage Group out of Fresno. And we are pumped up and excited. I know I am. Corbin is too.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to let Corbin take the lead today. This is the real estate update for Fresno, California area and the nation. A quick area just for Fresno. And then Corbin will have the rates and the loan updates. Quick and easy, 5-7 minutes. We're out of here. We want to give you the basics, the important information, and why it's the time to buy or sell. Corbin, take off.
Awesome. Thank you first off for having me. Excited to be on here. So I figured I'd keep it real simple for you guys today. We'll just go over the mortgage rates, get an idea of where things are at, maybe a couple programs that you can qualify for in today's market. So first off, the average interest rate, and I get this from mortgagenewsdaily.com. You can also go to my website, everythingaboutmortgage.com, that has the daily rates posted as well. 30-year fixed is around a 7% right now, 7.125, 7.16. And this is actual true locked-in rates. A lot of stuff you'll see online, maybe you see something that shows 6.2 or whatever. That's oftentimes teaser rates, or they're doing a buy down that they're not disclosing. So make sure you get a fully broken down loan estimate from your lender and don't just jump right away. Your 15-year fix is obviously going to be a little bit better than your 30-year. You're going to be at like a 6.6-ish. Your jumbo loan, anywhere from 6.75 to 7.3, depending on your credit and how much down you're putting on jumbo loan. For people that don't know, a jumbo loan is anything over the conforming limit of a conventional mortgage. So let's say you're getting a loan for $1 million and the home's $1.5 million and you're putting $500,000 down. That's considered a jumbo loan. Our FHA and VA rates overall, you're going to be somewhere in the ballpark of 6.625 in today's market right now of where things are at. As far as programs, we've talked about them before. You have some options. You got your CalHAFA for your down payment assistance. You got your GSFA Platinum, and you have your Chenoa, which are all different down payment assistance products that can help you get in a home. We don't need to go into detail of them right now, but in a nutshell, they help you cover your down payment and they lower the amount of cash to close that you have to come to the table with. And that's something that we can look at. Lastly, the special product of the day that we now want to talk about, lastly, is the construction loan. People oftentimes get a little scared of the construction loan because they have this big idea that if they build a house, they have to spend a ton of money. You can actually get a construction loan for as little as 5% down on a conventional mortgage, and you can finance the construction, the land, and everything else. So those are just a couple of little things on mortgages, Greg, and I'll let you take it from here on the market.
You got it. Just 3 pointers. We give them too much information, they won't understand it. So I love that what you just did, Corbin. I'm going to hit 3 things, guys, from the real estate perspective. Corbin just finished the loan and mortgage side. Average solds in Fresno's right around 427,000 on average solds May and June 2024. Okay, we won't have June's numbers till the end of the month, but about 427, 430-ish. The average medium home price active on the market, 402,000, 402 on the medium price. Solds are 427. The sales are strong. We're just about keeping pace with all the active listings that come on the market, and we're selling them. So the inventory is very slowly going up. So we're up right around the 1,700 mark right now on active listings. We go between 16 and 1,800. It's been bouncing that way for about a year. Normal market should have about 2,200, 2,300 listings active and available, Fresno, Madera counties. And right now we're around the 1,700 mark. So we have about a 27% shortage on active and available listings from what a normal real estate market should be. That's keeping the prices stabilized. Prices are slightly going up, not going up aggressively, and the market is moving at a pretty good pace. So I'm glad you've got the information that we could give them today, Corbin. Corbin, let me ask you this, and then we'll be done here. Why do you think, and I'll share my perspective too, why do you think it's a good time right now for a seller in real estate to sell and a buyer to buy?
Yeah, so I mean, here's the reality. Buying and selling a residential home is typically going to be more than just a financial decision when you're buying a primary residence, right? So if you're selling, you're sometimes, you're stepping up, you're going into a nicer property. Maybe you've had a couple kids, maybe you're downsizing, maybe your kids have left the home and you want something smaller. So there's a lot of different circumstances that you have to look at when you're a seller of why it's the right time to move. Guys, nationwide, historically, homes are going to appreciate. Prices are going to keep going up. People get stuck on interest rates. Are the interest rates a little high? Yeah, unfortunately, they are right now. However, you'll be in a position where you can refinance. They're not going to stay high forever. But I can tell you one thing that is pretty much guaranteed is the home prices will continue to rise. Will continue to go up over a long period of time. If you're a buyer in this market, especially like a first timer, it can be a little overwhelming, seeing the market and how fast it's moving, because there are multiple offers on different homes. And, when you're buying a home, you're buying something that you can call your home. You can do what you want to it. You can raise your family in it. And long-term, it could be a good investment, right? I mean, you could buy a home and then you could step up into the next one a year or two from now and rent that current one out and buy the next one. So those are my answers on, why it's a good time to buy or sell. And I think it's just individualized for every person.
Okay, great. Very good information. Quickly on my notes, very similar, but a little bit different. I think it's time for a seller to sell and buy depending on their situation. So if they want to downsize, if they want to get their dream home, then it's an emotional thing too. So let's say a seller has a 3.5% interest rate under 4, and they're going to level up to 6.5 or 7. First of all, they're going to have a lot of equity in that house because houses went up about 30% in the last 3 years. That's a fact. So they're going to have 20% down or more. That's going to bring their payment much lower. So the payment's going to be about the same than it would be if they traded money for money. So let's say they wanted to move up to their dream home. They use that equity instead of grabbing a bunch of it and use it towards their new home. And then, like you said, when the rates drop down to the low to mid 5s here in the futures of what the Fed are talking about doing, then they're going to have a much lower payment at that time. First time home buyers, same thing. You purchase now, you're paying rent. Let's say you're paying $2,500 a month for rent. It's an easy number to work with. 2,500 times 12 months. If you wait 12 months to buy, you threw 30,000 more away on rent. You lost that money over an interest 1.5% interest rate. Let's say, okay, that payment doesn't go up that much with an interest rate 1.5 points. So that 30,000 is a lot of money to give to rent. Secondly, you lose the equity, so the house will go up. Let's say on average 7-8% is what the national average is. So let's say it's an average of 7%, and the house is 400. 7 times 4 is 28. So the equity goes up 30,000 in a year. So we lost the rent of 30. We lost another 30 on the equity, right? Over an interest rate that might have it 450 a month, right, Corbin? Something like that, 450 a month, depending on the price of the house. It's not worth it, guys. Invest now, purchase now, call it your home, make your dream happen, and refi when it's time instead of putting all that money away and putting your dreams on hold. We're here to make your dreams come true. We have the home and the loan, the right team in the Claypool Group. That's all I've got to say, Corbin.
Awesome. No, thank you for having me on.
Been a great deal. Thank you for your wisdom and advice on the mortgage end of it, and I'm grateful to do business with you. We will talk again soon.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Talk to you soon.
You've got a number. Claypool, what's your phone number?
559-313-5819. Go on everythingaboutmortgage.com for weekly blogs, videos, all sorts of stuff talking about the
everythingaboutmortgage.com. Man, I'll get lost on that website. I got on there the other day, of course, after hours, because we have so many appointments every day here in real estate. So I went after hours, and there was so much stuff on there. It's pretty amazing. It is. And so my number is Greg Wright's team, Fresno Madera. It's 559-260-1777. 559-260-1777. Call or text. And website is Wright's Team Fresno Madera. Wright'sTeamFresnoMadera.com. All the tools are on there for the real estate end of it too. You guys have a great day. Corbin, talk to you soon. Let's make it an amazing day.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.